When you come to the throat chakra, there is a certain sobering process that starts to happen to you. You are no longer so much interested in all of the world of experiences because you have understood that nothing outside of yourself can really give you happiness. That everything that we try to find our happiness in is actually transient. And so someone who comes to the throat chakra is ready to really turn inwards and to also sort of go into their own cave, become a little bit distanced and detached from the external world. And someone like this is ready to face their inner world, to really go within and inquire within into the nature of who they are. And with that come practices like self-inquiry, where you are really focused on finding a distance to the mind, in actually stopping thoughts and finding the space that exists before thoughts. And it is the awareness of yourself is starting to expand itself into the spacious essence of who you are. So what you're discovering in this chakra is your own spaciousness, is that you're non-local, and that also completely shifts reality as you know it, because until then you're always assuming yourself again and again as this focal point inside of the space of consciousness. You're always actually perceiving from your senses. You're always perceiving from this focal point, this one point. And what it leads to is the continuous upholding of separation, because that's the only way that you're perceiving. You're only perceiving from this vantage point. And so you are seeing everything else as outside of yourself. When someone is ready to face themselves, when someone is ready to realize themselves, when someone is ready to really go within and inquire within, what they're actually realizing is themselves as awareness. It is the stopping and the letting go of this focal point of consciousness and starting to expand yourself back into the spacious essence. So you're becoming the space. You're realizing yourself as the space. You're realizing as a non-local awareness. And this point inside of the space is no longer you. You have let yourself go. And so the name of the throat chakra is Vishuddhi. It means special cleansing. What is cleansed is actually your perception. What is cleansed is your viewpoint of reality. It is the common assumption that you are somehow inside of the body. And self-realization is the realization of yourself as awareness. And this is what opens up to you. And this is the deepest truth of what you are. And so this chakra is a lot about finding the truth, not just your relative truth, but the truth of existence, the truth of who you are. And so it is a going inside. You're starting to isolate yourself, or you're starting to withdraw from all the external stimuli. You're starting to meditate, but not meditate on objects anymore. You're meditating on the self. You have become sincere. You have become pure enough to no longer need to focus or meditate on a certain outcome, but to meditate on the self, to meditate on the space of awareness that exists beyond thoughts. And you're starting to stop thoughts. You're starting to halt the whole mechanism that keeps you trapped and identified to this focal point inside of this space. And you're widening yourself back up into peripheral or into spacious awareness. You're starting to widen yourself into your actual body. And what you become then, and what you become aware of, is that all these constructs that we have that are connected to us as a focal point inside of this space and time, that they're bound to your mind, that they're bound to your thoughts, that they're bound to your construct. Now, when you let go of the construct, space and time stop to exist. They're no longer reference for the intelligence, the spacious intelligence of what you are. In this spacious intelligence, distance is no longer a topic. Time is no longer a topic. Everything can happen instantaneously as spacious awareness. And you, as you are non-local. You're starting to actually widen yourself into the space of everyone in it, as well as starting to understand that you are not bound to where you are situated. You're not bound to your thoughts. You're not bound to time. You're freeing yourself of all these constructs and concepts that are only connected to you taking on a stance inside of what you actually are. And so the throat chakra offers you a little cave in which you can find out and inquire in sincerity into who you are.